feels amazing. It was a brilliant game today. I think me and Mark both played at the top of our game, and for him it was his first final, so I was really surprised the way he came out. And if he plays like that for the rest of the season, then he's going to have no trouble winning tournaments.
7 frames on the spin, you must have thought you had him under enough pressure that you were going to not romp home but wrap it reasonably comfortably.
Yeah, I thought I was just going to be patient and wait for my chances, but they just never really seemed to come. I had the odd half chance here and there, but other than that, he just did not miss a ball, and his safety was good, so I was finding it hard to get in. And in the end, I had to pull off a good clearance under pressure.
What did you think though when he was knocking in those back-to-back centuries? I mean, he knocked in nearly 4 centuries, didn't he?
Yeah, he just it was like playing a machine, really. It was just like over and over again, just like he was on repeat. And I looked at him, and he just didn't look like he was going to miss. So I knew I had to take my chance. And if it went 9-all, then he was probably big favourite to win.
And that break at the end, what did it feel like as you were wrapping up victory?
Yeah, it was an unbelievable feeling to win this tournament. Unexpected, really. I didn't play great all week, but I think I produced my best in the final, and I really needed to step up my game, and I did it.
And how special to win in front of your family?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's no feeling like it. When all week I've had brilliant support from my family and friends, and there's been loads of them up here, and to win in front of them, it's great.
When you got to the final in Sheffield, you used some of the money to buy a nice sports car, £100,000 now. What do you think you might splash it on? Something really naughty?
Nah, I'm not going to be naughty till after the World Championship, I don't think. I need to get my no claims bonus up. So I'm struggling on 2 years at the moment, so I don't think the insurance would be too pretty on a Ferrari yet.
But your parents and family are expecting some good presents now, aren't they?
I don't think so. Nah, yeah, obviously it's going to be a brilliant Christmas now, and I can go into next year feeling really positive and proud of my performance tonight.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
It's the Masters next.
Yeah.
Another one you'd be keen to get your hands on?
Yeah, the Masters has always been a great tournament, and I've only ever played in it once, so it's nice to be back in it and not having to qualify for it. And it should be a brilliant atmosphere in London, in Alexandra Palace. So nobody's played there before, so we'll start on a level playing field.
And it must be the world titles the big aim for 2012 now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the world, but there's a long way between now and then. I've still got a lot of improving to do, and I just got to go into every tournament just level-headed and keep doing what I'm doing.
How much does winning a tournament of this sort of stature put you in the referee mind to go into a world championship?
Yeah, it's obviously a brilliant confidence boost, but the world's a slightly different format. It's a longer format, and you've got to really play brilliant for 2 whole weeks, and to keep it up is quite tiring. So I'm obviously excited about the rest of the season.
You talked about confidence, Judd. I mean, is it the case now that you have built up, you fear no one?
Yeah, confidence is really the main issue in snooker. I think if anyone playing on confidence is dangerous, and Mark Allen showed it tonight. When he gets on a roll, then you can just bulldoze anyone, really. So it's important to stay confident and to win as many tournaments as I can.
You personally don't fear anybody out there at the moment?
No, not personally. I think if I play my game, I can beat anyone. And I think a few players I beat this week have criticised me, but they all know my weaknesses and strengths, and if they still can't beat me like that, and I'm not playing great, then if I start playing well, then hopefully I'll beat them easier.
And I know Mark's not that much older than you, he's only sort of 3 or 4 years over, but there aren't that many sort of people of your ability at your age, are there? You've got a little bit of feel to yourself of that kind of early 20s.
I'd say really it's just kind of me and Ding at the moment. I think Ding achieved so much at an early age, which was a tremendous achievement, and sooner or later he'll be back at the business end, but for now I just need to keep playing well and keep beating these top players, and the more I win, the more confidence it's going to bring, and the more I'll keep winning.
But do you feel like there's a real opportunity there for you, don't you, this sport you're very good at, and there aren't sort of say 10, 15 people as good as you, you've got a chance to really sort of do something very special the next few years?
Before this tournament, and like before a couple of tournaments ago, I said that no one can really dominate the game, but playing this week has probably changed my mind. Having not played great all week and still pulled off the wins I have, it's just going to bring more confidence. And a few of the players are getting on a bit now, so I think there's big gaps for younger players, myself and maybe a few others to come through.
So you've almost won it in kind of third gear this week.
Pretty much, I'd say. Apart from the final, I played pretty decent, but other than that, like to beat the names I have, playing the way I did, it is a real boost because a lot of them played well, and I still managed to beat them quite easy.
In football, Judd, people talk about like the great players who come through. Like one example was John Terry. When he first came through at Chelsea, people were stunned that he wasn't disrespectful, but he had no kind of professional regard, if you like, for older players. He was quite happy to ball out senior, world-class footballers and that sort of thing. And he wasn't overawed by reputations and that sort of thing. I mean, you've beaten 2 world champions this week. Do you feel the same when you go into the snooker table? You don't care. It doesn't matter who they are.
No, I don't really care who I'm playing. I just know if I play my game, play well, and I win. And like I said before, a few of the players criticise me the way I play, and
Does that hurt when they do that?
well, not really. Just like to prove them wrong. They was kind of go on about how I'm just like potting and my position's not great. But if they can't beat me like this, imagine if I get my position better.
Who's criticised you? Would you say which name sticks out? All of them. Every single player's had a go at you.
Everyone I've played this
Right. Okay.
So
So you against the world? You feel in a way?
nah, not really. But it's just nice to prove them wrong. And yeah, like I said before, they all know my weaknesses, and if they still can't beat me, then it's their own fault.